Hello, what's your name?
My name is Suboi.
Nice to meet you, Suboi.
Nice to meet you too.
Suboi, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old already. Wow. Suboi, I have two pictures. This is my picture and this is yours. And my picture is the same yours, but there are some difference. Now I'm going to say about my picture, and please tell me the difference in yours. Are you ready?
Yes.
In my picture, the weather is sunny.
In my picture, the weather is cloudy.
In my picture, there are three boats.
In my picture, there are two balls.
In my picture, there is a boy in front of the girl.
In my picture, there is the no ball.
There is
in
no
front
ball.
of the girl.
Yes, in my picture, the tower is green.
In my picture, the tower. In my picture, the tower is yellow.
In my picture, there is a boy next to the girl.
In my picture, there is no boy next to the girl.
In my picture, there are three pink flowers.
In my picture, there are three blue flowers.
In my picture, there is a glass of lemonade between the watermelon and the girl.
In my picture, there are cookies.
Some cookies.
Some cookies between the watermelon and the girl.
In my picture, the girl is brushing her hair.
In my picture, the girl is looking at the mirror.
In my picture, there are three cups on the table.
In my picture, there are 4 cups in the tables.
On the table.
On the tables.
In my picture, three keys are on the wall.
In my picture, there are 3 keys on the table.
In my picture, there is a mat under the table.
In my picture, there is no mat under the tables.
In my picture, there is a phone on the wall.
In my picture, there is no phone.
In my picture, the stove is green.
In my picture, the stove is white.
In my picture, there are 4 firefighters.
In my picture, there are 3 firefighters.
In my picture, the man is walking with a dog.
In my picture, the man is walking the cat.
In my picture, the boy with glasses is sitting on a bench.
In my picture, the boy with glasses is standing.
In my picture, there is a building behind a fire truck.
In the picture, there is no building behind the truck.
In my picture, the woman is wearing a yellow coat.
In the picture, the girl is wearing the red coat.
In my picture, the woman has got brown hair.
In the picture, the woman has got black hair.
In my picture, there are 3 orange balls on the cupboard.
In my picture, there are 3
Bing balls
pink balls
on the cupboard.
on the cupboard.
In my picture, the pizza is on a cooker.
In my picture, the pizza on the table.
In my picture, there are 4 apples on the table.
In my picture, there are 2 apples on the tables.
In my picture, the salt is next to the food bag.
In my picture, the banana is next to the fruit bag.
In my picture, there is a sandwich on the table.
In my picture, there are 2 sandwiches.
In my picture, the horse is brown.
In my picture, the horse is black.
In my picture, there are 3 people in the family.
In my picture, there are 4 people in the family.
In my picture, the woman is holding an apple.
In my picture, the girl is holding the carrot.
A carrot. In my picture, there is a cat in front of the horse.
In my picture, the cat is behind the horse.
In my picture, there is a rooster.
In my picture, there is
A chicken.
In my picture, there is no chicken.
In my picture, there is a bird in the sky.
In my picture, there are two birds in the sky.
Yes, two birds. Thank you, Suboi.